Hey there everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Lauren of Lauren Makes Plans, and today I'm here to plan out the month of November in my Erin Condren Hourly Life Planner. It's not even November yet, and not only are all my stickers here, I am planning out the monthly before November starts. So that feels exciting. Celebrate small progress, right? Because I call this small progress. So this month I have this kit from Planner Kate, which is kit 650. I really like this one and the colors in it, especially this little skinny washi strip. Just love that one. So I have the EC 7x9 monthly sheet 1, sheet 2, and the boxes that fill in the extra days of the month. So let's start with that. And this month so far seems like it has less in it than October. I really hope that it has less in it than October, because October was a bit extra even for me. So kind of looking forward to less happening and maybe a little more of my regular normal life. I think that's slightly crooked, but I don't want to mess with it because then I'll mess it up. So I think it's okay. I think overall, October has been a good month. It has just been an exhausting month. But that's okay. We're moving out of October and into November this week, actually. And as long as I make it through the next few days, I will have survived the month of October. It was just a lot. All right, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I know a lot of people like the Monday to Sunday start on the monthly calendar. That's just not my jam, though. There's some guys out working in my yard today, and I film sitting in front of a window because that's where the natural light is. And currently they're cleaning out my gutters, so one of them is on the roof. So I keep hearing him thud around over my head, and then I'm sitting in front of a window filming like normal, and one of the guys just like walked up and was talking to the guy on the roof right in front of the window, and it was a little awkward because it was like staring right at him kind of thing, but it's fine. They're getting my gutters nice and cleaned out and the leaves up out of my yard because I have a bunch of trees, and this time of year the leaves get knee deep. Not actually, but they do. They get really excessive. Like you can't even tell that I have a sidewalk when all the leaves start to fall. So they're getting that done today, which is nice. All right, what was I gonna do now? Oh, let's do the little boxes. So this one goes here. And then I think I'm gonna need all of these, so I'll do this row to make sure that they all match up nicely. Most of the time they're not that hard to line up, but I'm like overthinking lining these up right now because I want to make sure all these pumpkins line up just nicely. Which, so far so good, but we still got one left, so we'll see how that actually goes. I don't think that's too bad. They look lined up pretty good to me. All right, so I'm going to put down all the date dots and come right back. And hopefully by that point, they'll be done on the roof and it won't be so loud. Okay. Okay, there's all the date dots put down. So clearly, as you can see, just by the amount of sticky notes, there are way less than there were for October. October was completely wild. And November is still going to be busy because there's still a lot of things happening and holidays and all the things, but it's not going to be quite as stressful as October was. So let's go ahead and get started with plans. So first we have Q1 awards day at my children's school. They have decided last year to start doing that, where they do an awards day every quarter instead of everything at the end of the year, which in some ways I get, and I like that they're deciding to celebrate all year long and celebrate everything for the students all year, which is fine, but in another way, like it's kind of inconvenient. So then next up we have a birthday party for a girl at our church. She is turning 1, and I don't remember what time that is, but it is on the 2nd. And then there's no school on the 5th because that is election day. And if you have not voted, go vote. Make a plan to vote either early or on election day, which I think this video is probably actually going to go up on Friday the 1st. And in North Carolina, early voting ends on Saturday the 2nd. So at the time that you're seeing this, there is still time to go vote early. And if you can't go vote early, go vote on election day, because that is on November 5th. We, however, did already vote early because we cannot go vote on election day because, as many of you who have been around for quite some time are aware, my husband is the pastor of a Southern Baptist church in North Carolina, which means that every year we go to the National Southern Baptist Convention of all Southern Baptist churches in the nation, which is in June. But every year in November, we go to the North Carolina Baptist State Convention, and that is always these 3 days in November. It always falls on election day. So we always have to make sure that we go vote early, which we have already done. So then on the 10th, we have our business meeting and breakfast at church. And then there's no school on the 11th because that is Veterans Day. And then we're having a church meal on the 17th. And like a lunch after church. And it's not actually our Thanksgiving meal. I don't know what the plan is going to be for that, but we're having some sort of lunch on that Sunday. And then over here, on the 14th through the 16th, we are having another disaster relief work trip of churches from our association that are getting together to go back to the mountains. I believe this time the plan is to go to Western North Carolina. The other trips, not all the other trips our association has taken, but a large portion of the trips our church has taken, our church association group has taken, has been to East Tennessee towards my hometown. But this time they are planning to go to Western North Carolina. Okay, so that's all the sticky notes that I had, but that's not all the things. So we will still have Bible study on these days. And I'll be able to make it to the Bible study here, even though there is convention that day, because they did they did cut the schedule for convention on Tuesday short this year, so that people that need to vote can still have the opportunity to vote. So it will end early enough that I will be able to get home for Bible study. And then our study actually ends on the 19th, and we'll break for the holidays, and I think come back in January to start a new study. So we're only having 3 weeks of study this time. And then Kennedy will have piano lessons. I don't know. I've got to talk to her piano teacher about the 27th, which is the day before Thanksgiving. We will still be here available for lessons that day. I'm not sure what her Thanksgiving plans are, so I'm just going to put it in for those 3 weeks at the current moment. And then we'll have college and career at some point. We're actually having college and career on the 31st of October. So typically we do every other week, so it should fall on the 14th and then the 28th. But the 14th we're having disaster relief, and the 28th is Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna see if they want to do the 7th and the 21st or what they wanna do. So I'm not gonna put that in yet. But I think as far as I know, that's it as far as my plans. And I did wait to put in any of the included holiday stickers until after I was done with my plans, because I usually end up having to move them. Put Election Day, and then Veterans Day here, and then Thanksgiving. Oh, I did want to put, we're actually going to be in Tennessee these days, which I like for that to go all the way across. So we will leave Thanksgiving morning, our house, and go about 2.5 hours to Casey's family, and we will go to, his family has 2 different Thanksgivings, one for his mom's side and one for his dad's side, and we can't ever make it to both because it conflicts with my family's schedule. But we will go to his family's first one for lunch, and then we'll leave and go another 2 hours to my family for dinner. And the kids are actually out of school the 27th through, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so they have no school on the 27th for Thanksgiving break. So what I might do is do this and then check the my school calendar stickers to see if there's a Thanksgiving break sticker. So there is winter break. I may have used Thanksgiving break stickers last year. What I think I can do, I don't have any Thanksgiving break stickers. I think I used them both last year, but I think I'll just use this fall break sticker because they don't get technically a fall break. They just get this one Thanksgiving break, and then the next one is Christmas. So I think I'll just put the fall break down there, and that will work for that, because I'm also out of no school stickers on the sampler, and I like for them to match. So all right, so I think that's it for the stickers. So I'm going to fill all this stuff in with the pen, and I'm going to be using this 0.5 gel pen from Mr. Pen, obviously in a color that coordinates and matches very well with my kit. So I'm gonna fill all this stuff in and come back. Okay, so already looking so much less stressful than October was, so we're excited about that. Hopefully it stays that way. But I really love how this kit turned out. I really kind of like this little like pop of orange in there. I think it's really cute. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it because it feels so much brighter than everything else, but I think it turned out really cute. So I'm looking forward to this month and all the different things that are going on, particularly Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. So I hope you enjoyed this monthly plan with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know when I post new videos on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching.